Quickly blanching cabbage in boiling water and then plunging it into cold water not only helps retain its vibrant green color, but also softens the leaves just enough for rolling, making the cabbage rolls uniformly shaped and easy to form. First, remove the thick core and old outer leaves. They're tough and tear easily when rolled. Next, I prepare a large pot of water and bring it to a rolling boil. Once the water is boiling, I place the whole cabbage into the pot and blanch it for about 2 to 3 minutes. The goal is to soften the leaves for easier peeling and rolling, but not to overcook them, as overly soft leaves lose the flexibility needed for rolling. Immediately after blanching, I transfer the cabbage to a bowl of cold water to cool it quickly. This step helps preserve the leaves' vibrant green color. Once the cabbage has cooled, I gently separate the leaves one by one. If the leaf veins near the base are too thick, I trim or thin them with a knife to prevent them from breaking or sticking out when rolled. Next, I score a small X on the bottom of each tomato and place them into the same pot of boiling water used for blanching the cabbage. It's both efficient and convenient. After a few minutes, I remove the tomatoes and plunge them into cold water as well, which makes peeling the skins much easier. I then dice the tomatoes into small cubes in preparation for the tomato sauce. I also dice the onion the same way. Now, in a large mixing bowl, I add ground pork along with some cooked white rice. I follow with finely chopped onions, a bit of minced garlic for extra aroma, and an egg to help bind the mixture. I season it with a pinch of salt, pepper, and about a teaspoon of soy sauce. Finally, I mix everything together thoroughly until it forms a smooth, fragrant, and well-blended filling. Now, I lay each cabbage leaf flat on a surface. I place a spoonful of filling near the base of the leaf, close to the stem. Then I fold the sides of the leaf inward and gently roll it up from the bottom, tucking the edge underneath so the roll stays secure and doesn't come apart during cooking. I repeat the process for each roll, keeping them neat and uniform. Once done, I place each cabbage roll nicely on a separate plate. They look so tidy and adorable. I finally mince the garlic. Next, I heat a bit of cooking oil in a pan. Once the oil starts to heat up, I add in some minced garlic. The aroma is instantly mouth-watering. When the garlic turns a light golden color, I add in the diced tomatoes. I sauté everything evenly so the tomatoes soften and blend well with the garlic. Add a bit of salt, pepper, and water. I let the mixture come to a gentle simmer, then drop in a bay leaf. I lower the heat and let the sauce simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then I pour the tomato sauce I just made evenly over each roll. Now I preheat the oven to 180 degrees to ensure it's evenly heated. I gently cover the pot with a lid and place the cabbage rolls in the oven to bake for about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I take the dish out and sprinkle a bit of grated Parmesan cheese over the top to add richness and make it more appetizing. Each roll is wrapped in silky soft cabbage leaves, soaked in a rich, vibrant red tomato sauce. A layer of melted cheese gently blankets the top, golden and fragrant. With each bite, you'll taste the subtle sweetness of vegetables mingling with the savory, slightly fatty meat filling, accentuated by the nutty texture of rice. Every piece is tender, yet holds its shape, rich in flavor without being overwhelming. Served with a side of fresh herbs and warm rice, it's the kind of comforting dish that makes you feel like you're home, enjoying a heartfelt homemade meal.